I've got Lane Stuht here with me, and we want to spend some time and interview him a little bit. Let me tell you a little bit about Lane first. He came from Loveland High School. He was a first team RMAC pick. He led the division in NCAA, Division II NCAA in tackles for a loss with 24 this last year,
Yes.
which is awesome. He had the highest in a single season at Western. That's the highest ever. He is second in the NCAA this year with 2.2 tackles for loss per game. In his career, he has sixth most at Western with 36 tackles for a loss. He ranks sixth in Western in the record book with regards to career sacks with 15. From there, from becoming an all-conference player, he went on and became an all-region player, and then after that he became an all-American player. So that's awesome, because I think that's been the first time in 10 years since someone's been an all-American here. One other thing I had down on him, we had 3 sacks versus Fort Lewis, so you gave them a little havoc there, so that's kind of a fun game, wasn't it?
It was a blast. I really like going against Fort Lewis.
Yeah, they're a different crew over there.
Yeah.
The other thing I want to say about Lane is he wrestled heavyweight also, which a 2-sport athlete, which I think is really cool. He went to the national championships. After the Mesa match here, he was the RMAC Wrestler of the Week too. So he brought down the house here with a pin, and it's probably the most excitement we've had at Western in a long time. I mean, people went crazy and they went nuts. How'd you feel about that?
It was quite an awesome feeling for sure. Talking to Dr. Wagner, and he was just saying like how long he's been here, and just he's saying like he's never seen something like that where all the football guys rush the mat like that and just totally swallowed me up. And I couldn't even do anything about it, but it was quite an experience for sure, and I'll remember it for the rest of my life.
You will. That's a cool moment, and I'm glad it happened. And I'm
Yeah.
proud of you, man. That's awesome. Well, let's get into a few football questions here. Lane, what's the biggest difference between high school and college football, you thought?
I think the work ethic and then just the speed of the game. It's just so much quicker, and coming from high school, you're like a big fish in a little pond, and then when you come into college, everybody's the same, and then whoever advances become like all RMAC or anything. Those are the kids that really put in the work, and just to go show you that like anything's possible for you to do.
Right. They hit a little harder too, don't they?
Yeah, just a little bit. Just
Yeah.
coming from my freshman year, and then I tore my labrum, had to get a medical red shirt, and then go to my red shirt freshman year, I wasn't really the starter. And then after that, I stayed the summer for my first summer and worked my tail off all summer, and then became third team all conference and the starting nose guard of the team.
He's an overcomer. He overcomes injury like that. That's good to see too. What made your decision to come to Western first, and then how have you adapted to Gunnison?
Well, I really liked the mountains, so that was the #1 pick for me, because I was looking at other schools, but it was kind of in Nebraska, and it's just a little too flat for me.
Yeah.
I really liked the mountains, and then I know Brad Baca, the interim president right now, so he's been a long time family friend, so that's pretty good to know. And then just because I got an athletic scholarship, and that was the biggest one. And I also wanted to play D-line. I love going against O-line, so that was like a top pick for me. And then plus my major in professional land and resource management
Right.
also was a pick for me, so that's why I decided to come here.
Good. Do you have any trouble adjusting to Gunnison itself?
No, I came from Trinidad a little bit before I transferred to Loveland, so I was kind of used to a small town feel, so it wasn't that bad getting used to it for sure.
Good. Let's see here. How has Mountaineer football prepared you for life after graduation?
I think just the work ethic. You see a lot of kids, they quit, and I feel like that's just bad, like in the job world when you grow up, because if something gets hard, they just turn away from it instead of face it head on. In football, you're faced with so much adversity, you just take it head on and just go past it with everybody, your teammates. So I think that's really will help me go through life with good work ethic and everything.
I read an article recently, and they talked about how athletics helps people find jobs.
Yeah.
That people want to see college athletes, and they especially want to see college athletes that were leaders like yourself. So
the captains, I think I read the same article.
yeah, they're looking for those kind of guys like you.
Yeah.
So we're wishing you good luck on that. What do you think about the new field house and intercollegiate weight room?
Oh, I love it. It's awesome. I wish I had one more year left so I could get a chance to work out in it, but I really believe like it's gonna help push Mountaineer athletics to back on top where it needs to be, just with recruiting wise and everything, and just like lifting. Because I worked out a little bit in the new weight room, and just you feel so much more powerful and everything. Just looking around and seeing the emblem everywhere, and
Right.
looking out and seeing the brand new track. It's an awesome facility for sure.
What are your plans for the summer then?
I plan on working out more and then trying to get an internship and a job for being a landman somewhere for an oil and gas company.
Great, great. Well, you know, I've enjoyed watching you throughout your career here, and you've done some great things, and
Yeah.
you know, we wish you the best from Mountaineer Football Alumni Association. We wish you the best, and we'll be looking forward to see what you come up with and what you start doing
Yeah.
and stuff. And if you said you possibly might give the higher level football another shot, maybe.
Yeah,
possibly?
I'm thinking about training more and then going out for a combine and see what happens, or a Canadian league. You never know.
Good.
I'm not ready to be done playing football yet, so.
Yeah, that's a tough thing to give up, isn't it?
Yeah, it is for sure. So
Yeah.
it's always been my number one love, that's for sure.
Well, we thank you for your time, and good luck to you, buddy.
Thank you.
All righty. Thanks.